Hey y'all, so guess where I'm at? Out of town. So I'm out in the country in Alabama. I ain't gonna say what city, cause the target individuals, get on my case saying, don't let the perps know your business. Don't tell them don't tell them, where you at. Well, I'm not telling them where I'm at. I'm telling y'all, So, but anyway, so it's neat how right by somebody's house, then there's the woods, and it's mostly quiet, but then same idiot in the Mercury Grand Marquis keep passing around back and forth with blasting music, and I'm way here in Alabama. I don't know if he's a perp though. I think he's just some ignorant nigga, just ignorant dude, just riding around blasting music, just being immature. But so yep, I figure, well, right now my phone unusually says domestic roaming. All the times with Boost Mobile, I done traveled. Let's see, I traveled Los Angeles through Arizona, New Orleans. My hometown is New Orleans. Here, I don't want to say where I'm at. I forgot. I'm not in Pensacola at this moment. But in Pensacola, South Carolina, there go that idiot again. That was him. So keep riding back, same way, back and forth with loud music. So like all those times, I never had a message on my phone that says domestic roaming. So, this is considered like out in the country. So, yeah. So I won't be able to upload this until I'm back in Pensacola. So, just took a vacation, a little daycation away right now. And bored, nothing really to do. So why not make a couple of videos, So I'm glad to just be out of town and be somewhere different for a moment, So with this video, I just want to talk about, and I think I may have talked about it on my other channel, but maybe I didn't. But let me talk about how I'm 36 years old and can't really make my own decisions. And when I say can't, I don't mean I'm not able to. But when I say I can't, I mean I'm not allowed to. Like, by narcissistic abusers and perps, I'm not allowed to make my own decisions. At 36 years old, I'm still forced to live like a kid, while 18-year-olds, people literally half my age, even some children, are allowed to make their own decisions, and even if it's major or minor decisions in life, without anybody to have to answer to, without anybody to judge or condemn them. Everything I do or say is wrong. It's unwise. Too many control freaks in my life. Excuse me. Everybody just wanting to control me and order me around and tell me what to do. I'm 36 years old and have to do what 8-year-olds tell me to do. I can't tell an 8-year-old what to do. You know, they can have rulership and control over me. You know, these parents make sure their kids, their 4-year-old child or their 10-year-old child, you know, can order me around and tell me what to do. And I had a rough time last summer with the bossy teenagers at work ordering me around telling me what to do. I'm 36 years old. I don't even want a 31-year-old telling me what to do because you're younger than me, you know. And it's supposed to insinuate that, oh, everybody has more sense than me and I'm so stupid and dumb. But those same narcissists love to tell me, you are highly intelligent. Well, how am I highly intelligent? I have a bachelor's degree, but I'm dumb with no sense. I'm mentally slow and dumb with no sense. But I have a bachelor's degree, though, that I can't even make my own decision as to what I want to eat for dinner. If we going in a group somewhere with, you know, narcissistic fake friends and their friends, I'm always the one with last priority over, you know, what I personally want to eat. If I want to eat something different, I have to be forced to go with the consensus. You know, even if everybody wants to go to, you know, everybody wants to go to Captain D's for dinner, for instance. And say if I want to be like, no, I don't want to go to Captain D's. I want to go to Arby's, you know, and they're right next door. And they'd be like, no. And so I have to eat. I mean, I love Captain D's. Captain D's is a seafood fast food place in Pensacola and Florida and Alabama. I love Captain D's, but I'm just using that as an example, you know. So, and plus I would choose Captain D's over Arby's anyway. So, because I like more natural and more local stuff than national chains. So it's like, I think it all started by me not liking, and then it's the holier than thou, self-righteous, fake hypocrites try to and they're narcissistic abusers, try to falsely accuse me of pride and arrogance and being stubborn if I don't want to listen to. If you're insinuating that a 14-year-old has more sense than me, or that they live more life than me, how do you know what I live? You know, that they were out there, because I was blocked from freedom all these years. You know, I'm 36 years old. If I was still in New Orleans and I said I want to just come take a trip, even to Baton Rouge, I would get so heavily condemned, like as if I committed blasphemy against their version of the Holy Spirit. Like as if I committed more noise harassment. Damn. And I'm not even on the internet. More noise. It was a red Nissan Murano that just passed that way and waited till with no noise. Then they wait till they got near me on the street over there, and then crept slowly. And then now they drove off, and now there's no music. They're trying to distract me from my video. Excuse me. So, it's like, it all started that after we turned 18, and my twin sister tricked me into meeting the biological family. Then the foster mom got mad and condemned me. And my twin sister pushed me up to lie and say where we were at. But we were 18 and should have had our freedom to not have anybody to answer to. But I was 22 years old and having a 3 p.m. curfew after Hurricane Katrina, living back with the foster mom and them. I was a grown woman still being treated like a punished child. And it's like I was born into this world hated and punished. No wonder I was doggone suicidal and depressed years ago, you know. So it's like, so the foster mom falsely accused me of being deceitful and everything, when my twin sister and the other biological sister pushed me up to lie and my twin sister tricked me into meeting the biological family. And then the foster mom got mad because we were over the biological family for 4 days. The foster mom being extremely jealous. And then the foster mom called me deceitful and got mad at me. And then my twin sister got mad at me when the foster mom still defended and took sides with her, and I wasn't allowed to explain myself. And then that's when after that sparked them. And it was like right around Christmas time, like shortly after Christmas, when we were already about 18 years old and 4 months, like 18 years and 4 months. Then my twin sister turned one of the 13-year-old, the first one. No, he wasn't the first. He was the second. One of the first foster boys that the foster mom started taking in after we turned 18. And then after that, my twin sister turned that boy against me. And then ever since then, the foster mom used any foster child she'd get, the ones who weren't, the foster kids that the foster mom didn't like, she treated them like me. If they had any kind of label retarded, she would treat them like me. But if they were seen by society as mentally normal, then she would treat them like her own personal biological kids. And they had all these rights and freedom because they were seen by society as mentally normal, and they weren't required to go to the fake called Bible class meetings like the ones who she hated and stuff like that. Well, why do you want a person who you hate so bad to go to your fake religion and you say it's for our own good? But the ones you love, even your biological kids, you didn't force them to go. Your grandkids, you didn't even force them to go unless there was nobody else to babysit them or watch them at the house. So, ever since the foster mom, I was 18, and the foster mom encouraged the foster boys is what I call them, because they were her foster kids. She wasn't getting child after child when we were underage. But then after we turned 18, she started getting more money for these foster boys. And she was getting more money. And then she treated them with more respect and more love. When she wants to, every opportunity she uses against me and throw it in my face about how she took care of me for such and such amount of years. I'm 36 years old, not 37 yet, but she would over-exaggerate the age and be like, Candy, let me tell you something. I've been taking care of you for 37 years. And that's if I was still in her life. But it's like I was blocked from being any form of independent or anything like that. Even away from the foster mom, any other decision I make, it's like get heavily scolded and condemned. I wonder, what did I do so wrong? Like other 18 and 19-year-olds, they can take whatever vacation they want, and they can have the freedom to drive stuff like that and be perps if they want to. No, I don't want to be no perp. Never have been a perp. But, if they want to have the freedom to pick whatever car they want, I wasn't allowed to pick my car. So that's just a little brief history of, me being a grown woman still being treated like a punished child with no freedom, no rights. Total prison. So let me go before my time, I end up having too much time, and YouTube won't let me to upload the video after a certain amount of minutes. So, all right, thanks. Bye.